Good evening. Good evening. Good evening, everybody. I am Melanie Hind, aka Princess Ninja, aka the Keto Critic. Tonight I'm doing something a little different for 365 days to 50. Don't worry, I am still on it. We don't have a board tonight. That's because I'm running behind. We came home from work. I have a ton of stuff to do tonight. So, I just thought, you know what? Why not go live and they can see me prepping our lunches for tomorrow. You can kind of hang out with me as I talk about the day. But real quick, before I get into the video, good morning. I'm so used to mornings. Hi, Debbie. Thank you so much. Okay, so I'm going to quickly go over this with you guys real quick. This is my steps for the day. 12,171. I have burnt about 2,000 calories today. I did a really hard workout. Hi, how are you? Okay, so let's see what we got here. Now let me show you my Carb Manager app. I'm just kind of brushing over. I'm not going to be really doing the same type of video I've been doing for my hashtag 365 to 50, but to keep everything legitimate and to show you that I'm still working hard at it. You can see tonight, that's just because I had 1,200 calories today. I burned 2,000 calories. I did a really hardcore 6 miles this morning, and I don't know if I showed you that. So anyway, you can see my net carbs today is 11 grams. Total carbs is, net grams is 9. Total carbs is 11. My grams of fat is 90. And 106 grams of protein, which is a little higher than normal. And you can also see my calories at 1260. So there's that. Here's kind of what I ate. You're going to get to see me make this tonight. This little caprese salad. So what I had today was 2 hard-boiled eggs. I had a little thing of spinach caprese salad. I had 2 Purely pickles. I love those by Vlasic. I had some Swiss cheese, and I had one of those Hormel pork chops, a couple olives, and then for dinner, of course, I had a bunless burger. So you can see here ground beef, American cheese, tomato slice, bacon, and mayonnaise. So that's where I got my calories from today. This morning's weigh-in. I should have done this all while I was on Fitbit, but my mind is in a million places today. Another horrible night of sleep. Last night only being 6 hours and 8 minutes. I actually had 0 minutes of deep sleep. 0. I'm not sure what's going on. This is something that's just happened recently, like within the last few weeks that this has been going on. My weigh-in this morning, I'm up a half a pound from this weigh-in here, but I don't go by that. I mean, I weigh myself every day, but if you look here, last week my average weight was 197.7. So far this week, my average weight is 197.1. So I'm not mad. I'm not mad. Anyway, let's see what else. Good deeds today. I'm helping out a fellow YouTuber, but I don't want to get into the details about that. Just know that I'm helping them. With all of my heart, I'm giving up some time for them to help support and lift up their channel. 1 hour deep sleep. Yeah, I got 0 deep sleep last night, and I'm feeling it. I'm so like, what is going on? And I take Calm Magnesium to help me sleep, and it does a wonderful job. I'm not sure if it's just stress. It's probably just stress. Let me get my stuff together real quick. I'm going to whip together a spinach salad that is just delicious, and I know it's going to seem really simple, but if you're new to keto, you're going to love this. You are going to love it. Because I said so. I got to make my hubby's lunch too. I can't see who just came in the room because I'm all the way over here. Let me just carry a couple more things just because. Yes, I am one of those people that will carry as many bags as I can in the house at one time. It's like a mission. It's like a challenge. I have got to get some more olive oil. I have to. Okay, so let me show you what I have. Frequently, hi Nona, hi Miss Nona. Frequently at the Publix near my house, I know this says $8.99, but frequently at the Publix near my house, this is buy one get one free. Now I would never pay $9 for this just by itself. I would just substitute for a lesser expensive cheese. However, I take full advantage. Look at how big. Do you see how big this is? This is 1 full pound of cheese. And I love it because it's pre-sliced, right? And so, what do we got here? We've got blah, blah. Pasteurized milk, vinegar, and enzymes, and salt. That's it. That's the only ingredients in this. This is delicious. This cheese is so amazing. Let me put you up a little bit further. Okay, so let me grab my cutting board and a knife. I'm just kidding. I say that on purpose. When my kids were little and I was teaching them how to read, I can't remember which one of them, but one of them used to pronounce knife, knife. So it's just kind of been a thing that I've done for a long time. All right, so I'm meal prepping. I highly recommend if you make this, that you make it the night before. And because because this is real mozzarella, you're gonna give that mozzarella time to absorb all the flavors. But I'm gonna show you how easy this is. This is an organic triple washed spinach. You don't have to have this. This was on sale. This big thing of organic triple washed spinach was on sale this week for $4.29. Now, because I only eat about a cup at a time, like when I'm using this for a recipe or whatever, if I'm cooking it down, I'll use 2 cups. But when I'm doing this salad, I'm gonna use about a cup, finely chopped. It's triple washed, it's organic, and it's really inexpensive. What I love about it is that this, hello, Family Show 4, how are you? What I love about this is that this will last me, so I'm gonna guesstimate that that's pretty close to a cup. And I'm just gonna take my knife and cut it up. I like spinach better than I like lettuce. And I like spinach cooked. I like it steamed. I like it sauteed. I love it in omelets. And I definitely love this recipe. So what I do is on my cutting board here, I'm taking this spinach, which is just about a cup, and I'm gonna take half of it, and I'm gonna put it, and the reason I also know it's a cup because this is a 1 cup container. So I've got half of my spinach in there, and I need more olive oil, but I'm gonna take this olive oil, and I'm just gonna trickle some on the top. I'm gonna add just a tiny bit of garlic powder, little bit of sea salt or pink salt or oregano. Why was I gonna say organo? And pepper. Okay, and a little bit of parsley. Okay, so I've got that in there. Now, what I love about this cheese is that it comes pre-sliced. And so I'm gonna pull out this first slice here. And what I do is I cube it up. And I want to show you something up close. So for those of you who have never bought real mozzarella, do you see how kind of spongy that is? Do you see the texture is literally real spongy. And so what's going to happen here is that I'm going to put this in the refrigerator overnight. I'm going to layer it. So I've got my first piece here. So we've got 1 cup of spinach, which I think has a little over 1 carb. I think it has a carb to maybe 2 carbs. And then each slice of this is 1 carb. So what we end up with is a delicious salad, 1 full cup of veggies, and we're doing it for less than, I think, 4 net carbs. It's not very much. I'll look it up in just a second. So I've got this in here. Now I take the rest of my spinach and I put it on top, like so. Now what I really prefer in this salad, is fresh basil. I prefer to do fresh basil. This would be a great way for you to incorporate some kale. For those of you that are just like, you know what, I can't do kale, I'm not gonna do it. And so you gotta also watch garlic powder. Garlic powder can have some carbohydrates, but I'm not even using a half of a teaspoon. Okay, so now I've got this. I'm going to take my second slice and I'm going to cube it as well. This is going to give my salad some body. The mozzarella cheese is going to absorb all of this. So I'm going to cube this up and put it on top. You can add bacon to this. I've done that. I've added avocado to this. I've gotten very creative. So I'm going to take and I'm going to drizzle just a little bit more salt. Shake it up. And there's going to be, by tomorrow, all of that oil, all of those seasonings, all of that flavor is going to completely be absorbed into the cheese in here. So that's going to be one of the side dishes that I take for my lunch tomorrow. Do you see how easy that is? Now my husband today ate some of his lunch and the other part he went out. So that makes it easy for me. I've got to make him some more mayonnaise mustard mix. But he left in there a bunch of his little goodies that I left him. I'm going to be packing him one of these. If you've never tried those are amazing. Now this one's not keto friendly, but if you're on a low carb journey, you're going to be okay. Real quick, in between this meal prep, I want to talk to you a bit about, I got to find his picture though, so you know him. Most of the keto people in here know who he is. His name is the Keto Mechanic. And he has a channel on YouTube. And he is starting a You Can Win Some Money weight loss challenge. I'll show you the app in just a minute. Sorry. Okay, so this is the Keto Mechanic, fueled by fat. That's his home page. There he is, right down there in that little window. Okay? He is actually starting a weight loss challenge where you could win money. And let me tell you how to do that. So they have this app available called the Diet Bet. Diet Bet. There I am. Let me show you what the app looks like. See this DB? Diet Bet. Okay, so what he's done is he's gone in and he has created the biggest keto loser. And you've got myself in there. Let's see who else. We've got Princess Ninjas in there. You've got Sedareth S. and Cheryl C. Okay, so let's see what is going on here. Okay, so the pot is now up to $105. And from what I understand, I still have to read some more, and I've been listening to the Keto Mechanic talk about it. But the way this app works is that to get into the challenge, you pay $35 to get in the challenge. And you commit to losing 4%. This way you don't have somebody with an unfair advantage, because the closer you get to your goal weight, the harder it is to lose weight, right? So instead of going by pounds lost, they go by percentage. So on January 19th, we're all going to jump on the scale. We're going to take pictures jumping on the scale. We're going to keep this truly legit. We're all going to record our weight on January 19th. From January 20th, I think, to February 20th, you have a month to lose 4% of your body weight, which for me is 7.8 pounds. That's huge for me. You guys know I don't typically lose more than about a half a pound a week. So I've got to come up with a strategy, and I'm going to talk to you about that strategy. I'm also in a no money involved competition with, of course, Keto, Diamond, and Sandy's Losing It, and both of those ladies are doing amazing. Another thing I would like to ask of you, please. For those of you that are doing the YouTube thing, you know, we're all running this YouTube game. We're all trying to get views. We're all trying to keep our channels in good standing. We're all trying to get likes. We're all trying to get watch time, right? We're all doing that. What I'm asking of you is, recently, Joni from Keto Diamond has had some issues going on. I'm not going to go into them. If you've watched her channel and you follow her, you know what kind of issues she's had going on. Well, what happens is when people come into your room and they either just like or they thumbs down your video and they leave and they only watch a couple minutes, it severely affects your algorithm. It affects your watch time per video, and it also determines where YouTube places your videos when somebody is doing a search based on your video content. There are a ton of other things that are involved in this, and I'm not sure if I'm saying everything exactly right, but you get the gist of it. Well, anyway, Joni is going to be my good deed tonight. I don't want to really talk too much about it, but I'm going to go back to her videos because I didn't join Keto Diamond until it was just, she was only a couple weeks away from hitting her 1 year anniversary. And I've been going back all night long and watching some of her older videos to give her some view time. I've been making sure that I like them, and I've been making sure that I'm leaving a ton of comments for interaction, because I believe that she's put in the work and the time, and I would really love to see her channel flourish. I'm asking you guys that if you aren't already supporting Keto Diamond's channel, that you check her out. Her name is Joni. She is just really down to earth. I really love her so much, and I think that she's inspiring tons of people, and she's helping tons of people go keto. You know, we all have our own style of keto. She's helping with her style, and that's okay by me. I don't view other YouTubers as competition. I view us as family. We're all out here struggling, doing the same thing, right? We're all doing the grind. I really have no idea everything that I want tomorrow, but I know my husband loves when I put together these wraps for him. My husband used to work on air conditioning systems, and a friend of ours' air conditioner has broke down, and last night it got down into the 30s, which I know some of my friends up north, you guys are thinking, that ain't nothing. But when you're used to it being 80 degrees all the time, 30 is actually pretty cold. We don't get a lot of frost here, but maybe 2 or 3 weeks out of the year, and this is cold. So And he's got children at home, so we don't want to see anyone go without heat. So my husband is helping him repair his air conditioning unit. Now this is going to be something else that's going to be for my lunch tomorrow. I've got to find something to pair with it. But so far, I have this little tiny 2-ounce smoked ham, and this has no added sugar. There's no added sugar. So this piece of bone-in ham that's been smoked only has less than 1 gram for this one, and it's by Hormel. So there's that. And then I've got my little spinach salad. I'm gonna take a couple more things to beef this up for me, but because I only do 2 meals a day and I do 18/6 intermittent fasting, I really don't eat that much at lunchtime. I try to keep it somewhere around 500-600 calories, and then I leave myself 500 or 600 calories for evening. Let me go get a couple more things and I'll continue with my husband's lunch. It makes it hard when people don't put things back where they got them from. I don't think I have any more of those real little containers. So I'll have to make it in this. So I do this little sandwich spread mix for my husband. Once again, he's not keto, he's just low carbohydrate. This is for his wrap. I do about a tablespoon of mayo, a squirt of mustard, and he likes onion flake in this. So I just take some dehydrated onions. And for those of you that don't have a lot of experience cooking, you know these dehydrated onions, if you were to take them and just add a little bit of water, they end up being the consistency of the onions you would get on a McDonald's hamburger. So, but onions have carbohydrates in them, so just, you know, sparingly. Green onions actually have less carbs in them than white onions do. I just recently found that out. I have got to get my act. I cannot. Do you guys ever have nights where you just can't get it together? Like you have so much to do that you feel like incredibly freaking overwhelmed? Do you ever have those nights where it's just like, oh my gosh, I'm almost feeling like panicked. I have so much to do and I'm tired and it's like 6:30 and it's like, ah! Just me? I'm the only one that has those nights? Well, that's not real reassuring. Can somebody tell me what I came in here for, please? This. Also, with my husband being low carb, you can't have these on, of course, your main clue that you can't have this on keto is it says sweet, right? We all know what that means for the ingredients list. But just for grins and giggles. Okay, it says cucumbers, high fructose corn syrup. Hey! I was telling them about our challenge. I was telling them about our weight loss challenge. And I showed them the app and everything and explained about the 4% weight loss. And the great thing about this challenge is, okay, so let's say that 10 people, let's do a realistic number. Let's say that 10 people sign up for this weight loss challenge, right? 10 people. And let's say out of those 10 people that 5 people meet their weight loss goal. They make the 4%. So you got 10 people contributing $35, that's 350 bucks. And if only 5 people complete their 4% weight loss, now you've got 5 people splitting 350 bucks. So you end up winning money. The more people we can get in this challenge and involved, the bigger the pot gets. The only work you have to do is you have to commit to, okay, which for me is scary. You guys know that I'm insulin resistant. You know that my entire weight loss journey, the best I ever see is maybe a pound a week. Well, in order for me to lose 4%, that puts me at 7.8 pounds in 4 weeks, which means I'm gonna have to kick it into high gear. But you know how I'm gonna do that? I've got a plan. You know I do. I'm gonna actually be depending heavily on Rich, the keto mechanic, and his expertise about carnivore. I have decided that during this challenge, I'm going total carnivore. That's right. You guys know that over the last month, in order to try to bring down my blood glucose and raise my ketones and improve my insulin resistance, I've been increasing my fast, but I've also been counting total carbs. So I thought, I'm only eating like 9 carbs a day. That 9 carbs is not gonna make or break me nutritionally. So I have decided that the day I start this challenge is gonna be the day that I'm gonna do carnivore, and I'm gonna commit to it for 1 month. 1 month. So I'm gonna need some advice, Rich. And of course, Rich is probably thinking, lady, I got your money now. Anyway, so Rich, I've been in here prepping my meals for tomorrow. I made this really delicious spinach and fresh mozzarella salad with some olive oil. I've got me a piece of smoked ham that has no added sugar, no nitrates. It's just smoked ham. It has less than a gram of sugar, less than a gram of carbs. Now, I'm not sure if they have to include the brine. Like, I'm not sure if I know they probably soak that ham in something before they smoke it. Someone want to give me a hand? Melanie, tell us why you're weightlifting this year. Because I'd really like to open my cheese. I know, I'm a weirdo. This is embarrassing. Oh, ta-da! All right, there's my workout for tomorrow. We'll see you next time. Make sure you shake it out. No, I'm just kidding. Some cheese for my hubby. I've got his cucumbers are looking. You know what? I can't read that, Rich, because I'm blind. So I can't read that really tiny writing, but I'll go back and I'll look at your comments, I promise. Thank you so much for interacting. So anyway, what I have here for my husband, remember, he's low carb. He's not keto. He has no interest in keto. Even though he sees how amazing I'm doing, he's still just, baby steps. So, Michael, what? I don't know what that said. So what you have here is you have some smoked turkey meat. I've got him his sweet and hot pickles that he likes, of course sweet. It's got high fructose corn syrup in it. But once again, my husband is coming to low carb from a horrible unhealthy diet. I mean, I'm talking fast food 24/7, eating sugar, being like a refined carbohydrate sugar addict. So for this to be his lunch versus what he used to eat, that is an amazing progress. We've got some fresh strawberries, egg, some all-natural pepperoni, some pepper jack cheese, and of course, this Thai chili spicy tuna. I've made him a mix, and I'll probably throw a couple more things in here, but I just wanted to wrap this up. So let's see. Let me summarize today. So I joined a weight loss challenge with the Keto Mechanic. There's somebody else in there, but I'm not really sure who that is. I think it's one of his subscribers. And I'm going to lose 4% of my body weight in the next month and take me home some money. So just saying, be ready. The second thing is that I'm going to be going carnivore. And, you know, even if it's just for this 30-day challenge to just get things moving, to shake things up, to change the atmosphere a little bit, I'm going to do that. I've been watching total carbs anyway, and my total carbs have been under 10. So I'm not that far from being carnivore. Let's see what else. I talked about Keto Diamond, Miss Joni, and if y'all could just go, I mean, if you've been supporting her, just go find an old video that you've never watched. Give it 5-10 minutes of your watch time. Give her a thumbs up and leave her a couple comments. The other thing that helps people boost their ratings and their viewings is if you back their video up. So let's say you're watching someone's recorded content. If you back it up and let it go, that is just as valuable as a comment or a thumbs up. What it tells YouTube is that somebody went, wait, what did she say? I want to hear that again. So go make sure, Keto Diamond, show her some love. She really needs some love because recently her algorithm and her statistics have been all wonky. They're all out of whack. As far as my 365 days to 50, I'm still going strong, but the journey's going to change a little bit. Thank you to the Keto Mechanic and his new challenge. I'm still in the weight loss challenge with Sandy's losing it and Keto Diamond. And I know big things are about to happen. Big things are about to happen. Thank you guys for staying with me tonight. I hope you enjoyed that little quick spinach salad. Hope that gets the wheels turning and lets you think about creative ways for you to get that potassium in during the day. Once again, you keep being a ninja.